Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Seaopolis Submerged server, and it's time to get a few things done. There's been about a day since the last episode, just long enough for some things to process. One, I wanted to make this paint kit, and I've never played with it, but we'll see how it goes. This is for Tom's. And the other thing I wanted to do, looking at the quests, I went ahead and made some ice. You get blitz powder, and you can use the blizz powder in the crystallizer to make ice. And I needed to make a whole bunch of ice. What I did need, I need 18 ice, but if I look at the rewards, there's 4 here. Well, that means, nope, click here, click that, balance, there we go, 2 packed ice, and the 2 packed ice means I can now make a blast chiller. So this is coming over here, and that's a quest anywhere. That's the next one. Let's put that here. That should give power going in. Let's set it up to auto output down that away. And I may put a box on here, you know, a chest or something. But what I do want to do is grab a little bit of this. I've prepped this, as you can see. And how many? This is called 8. Okay. So you and you and you, there's 4. Grab another 4. You and you and you and you, and those should produce for me some lava. Well, there's the lava. That should produce obsidian from the lava. There we go. Yay, we have an obsidian. I am going to leave that here for right now, because if I send it down, it will plug up the system, because I don't have anything for obsidian. This is my first obsidian. In fact, hey, let's get there's the achievement, Ice Bucket Challenge. But there's no other questy thingy for that. Bless you, they just give me a reward. So I'm gonna let that process here. Actually, have some more lava. Oh, and you can have one more lava. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna let that process, just because I need the lava or the obsidian. Keep having problems with that. I do want to go up here and show off something. Let's go all the way up here. I did come up here and I yanked the amethyst filters out of here, these meshes, just because I really don't need the stuff from there. But I did come over here and set up another one. This one has an amethyst mesh in it. I've got the sturdy upgrade on there. I ran through it. Let me look at my notes. Actually, 12 of the insanium blocks. Not insanium, but inferium blocks, and I got 5 shards. They are not super, so you see there's the rule. 40% chance is not really grand. However, what I can do is I can put this down, this, and this, and make an echo mesh. Now with this, you can swap out that one, and now I can push stuff through. Now, you may be asking here, what's with all this? Well, I've got some wild carrot and a cabbage, and then carrots, because I decided power. First, before I get distracted, my inferium has been going like crazy. I've got 5 stacks. I'm going to grab 3 stacks for right now, and let's start those running through. Just because, you know, I'm hoping to get some diamond here. If we hit you on this, if I put the inferium block in here, there is a 30% chance of getting diamond dust, and I need a lot of that. I also plan on running here through the apatite a bunch to get some prosperity shards. I have no idea how many it's going to work, but you know, we'll let that go. All right, so I'll just run that through, and hopefully I will get so many diamonds I won't know what all to do with it. Now, talking about power. Oh, distracted. I did set this up for doing my altar stuff for mystical agriculture. It is still set up with the same setup as before, so I can come in here and I can change all that, and I've got lots of lights down here just to make it look better. I don't know if I need to do any sort of automation here. Got plenty of storage here, got the Tom's thing. Just like before, it's just flipped around and I built a little base that kind of looked okay. I'm still not wowed about the colors, but it's good enough. One thing I did figure out, if I try to right click this, nothing happens. But if I use the vein miner and right click, that works. That's really weird. I just don't get it. That's just how it works. Okay. Uh, I've got lots of Inferium coming in, which is exactly what I want. And how are you for... Oh, you're done there. Let's do some more lava and lava. Aren't you lava in it? Yes, you are. All right. That should give me 16 obsidian when that is all said and done. And I wonder... let's see. No, if I... Oh, ha 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 ha. That's a speed block. That's not what I want. Can I generate stuff from this one? I mean, I don't know if it will generate. We'll see. If not, I'll just put... Wrong key. I'll put cobble in here to melt it down, and one cobble gives me a lava bucket. So it's not super hard to do. I can just rearrange this in such a way that it automatically pushes that here. But I do need obsidian, because one of the things that's next, looking here, is I need to get into the nether. There's a bunch of stuff there that I'm just blocked on. Anyway, this should be all done. What am I? Oh, I haven't made the quartz enriched iron. Okay, well, I'll make some of that. The options with this, super easy. If I use this, I can start going into refined storage. And I think everything here is refined storage. I could do AE2, but then I'd have to find some skystone. And I'm just going, yeah, I can do this with refined storage. So I'll make that later. Next, I need to sit there and make these. So that's just going to take a while. In the meantime, I have this. I made the framed inventory cable because that was something that Linda was mentioning, that I can do that. And the question is, how the heck do I use this? Do I right click? Ooh, if I put this here again, and I want it to be the light blue, if I put that in an offhand and then right click with this, nope. I have no idea. Hold shift, paint blocks to match their surroundings. Yes, do I right click you? Aha. That's how it works. Okay, so I don't actually need these blocks here with me. However, I can come over here. This is the other spot. Crouch, click. Yeah, there we go. I'd much rather have it go through a solid than look really weird with a hole. So, all right, cool. And that's got durability, but I can repair that. All right, so power. I had the 4 steam making and 4 steam dynamos. Not all that impressed with those. And if we take a look at, not prosperity shards, but dynamos, there's several options here. Steam dynamo, frost dynamo. That's a possibility if we look at this. Yeah, I've got all the stuff that can make this. This Blizz Cube, that's a lot of power. Ice, 4K, that's not much. Packed ice, that's better. And if we look at Ice Star Snowball, Blizz Powder, oh, I've got lots of Blizz Powder, so that's a possibility. Snow blocks, but the blue ice, which is 81 of the regular ices, that's a lot better power. So that's a possibility. Most of these seem to generate 40 RF a tick. So I'm not, so yeah. Gourmand, that's for food. Disenchantment, you take books and stuff and it'll power them up by stripping enchantments. Lapidary, that's using gems. Numismatic, that's using coins, and you can make the coins from leftover metals that you've got. Magmatic, that's for lava. Although, you know, if you grab it from underneath the ground, then it's magma, and then it's a magmatic dynamo. Otherwise, if you grab it from up above, then it's a lava-matic dynamo. All right, dub. Compression dynamo, this uses fluids, like oil and such, and sterling, you just burn stuff. I decided to go with Gourmand because I've got lots of food. And if we come over here and take a look at these bad boys, this guy here, oh, he's completely, oh, here, let's grab some carrots. I'm almost out of carrots. This guy is generating 80 RF and 80 because I added a hardened upgrade in it. And so these crates of carrots, if I hit the U for them, and they're going to do 48. I think these are doubled. Uh, Doing some testing doesn't seem like it's that much power coming out of them. So maybe 24. But you know, hey, carrots. That's pretty good. That's running. That's out. I'm out of carrots. I'm trying. Oh, I know why I'm out of carrots. I made this, the redstone flux cell, and it's not all that super hard to make. Let's ignore all this and go to the flux cell frame. That's just electrum gears. I can do that, lead, gold, or glass, and yeah, totally doable. Everything I've made here except for the cured rubber. Well, for that, you need to cook raw rubber, and for that, you need vines. Well, I don't have that, or you could sit there and chop it out of here. No, I want induction smelter. Where was the, yeah, if we make the latex, yeah, the latex, you need a arboreal extractor to pull that out. And I was looking at that and going, you know, I would rather do the vines. Guess what I don't have? I don't have vines. However, next page, dandelions. So yes, I do have lots of dandelions. In fact, I ran over there in my little hopper pot section, 6 sets of dandelion pots, and got me a lot of them. All I needed was 4, so that was just 32 dandelions done. And it has a transfer speed of 1000, which is sufficient. However, I added a hardened, so that doubled everything, and then I also added the stabilized RF coil, so now it's got 6 times the space for it. And so this now will hold, what does it say, 36 million RF as opposed to 1. So this is much better. I really don't mind having really slow power gen as long as I have good power storage for it. And right now it is still going up. So these, let me talk about how I'm getting carrots. And they were working fine once the everything was filled up. Just the general usage was not bad. However, up here, carrots. I had lots and lots of extra carrots kicking around, and these are generating my carrots for me. They get stored in the main storage system over there. This is configured for carrot, and it says put them all together and you will make a crate of carrots. In fact, if we look at crate, the crate of potatoes, colors, eggplants, spinach, beetroot, where's carrot? One of these. There we go. It's always the last one you check. If we hit U on this and not the search, it tells us that it's the 48 for this crate. However, this is from thermal. There is also a crate that comes from, this is Farmer's Delight, and this is carrots. Yes, carrot crate. It's the same recipe, a 3x3 of carrots. But if I hit the U on this is not burnable in that dynamo, which is a real pain in the tuchus because there's no way of choosing which recipe you want. So sometimes I get the good crate and sometimes I get the bad crate. And if I get the bad crate, oh, I think that was a bad crate. Over here, this is looking for carrot crate. Yep, I've just got a few. If I get a carrot crate instead of the right crate, it just breaks it right back down into 9 carrots. So it feeds it through here. So eventually, as this kind of 50-50 gives me the right carrots crate, it'll work. And it does work. It does work. The other thing that I played with was this over here. Oh, this is the iron furnace, and it's actually burning fish right now. And say a bunch of stuff that I'd fished from the sifting, and it's cooking them up. In fact, if we take a look, here's brown trout, U on that, iron furnaces, 64. Okay. That's not bad power for a single brown trout. Now, to make that to work, you need two augments in here. You need the smoking augment and the generator augment. So it no longer smelts stuff. Instead, it's generating RF. So you don't get the results from it. And this does foods, which is fine. I'm burning up the fish to generate RF. And since I've done a lot of AFK fishing up there, I have a lot of possibilities. Now, I'm going to let this burn all the way through all of these. And then I've got this item filter. And if we look at that, I've got a bunch of fishes that I have stored from, again, my AFK fishing. I'm over here. Yeah, here's a bunch of the AFK fishing stuff that I've done. And you don't get the wild variety like you do if you do the sifting, but this is a lot of fish. In fact, that's a lot of fish. That's over 2,000 fish. So I have lots and lots and lots of fish for making power. But there's more to just that. Hey, look, cabbages. If we take a look at the sterling on this, 64K. So, and cabbages are really easy to burn too. So that I'm thinking, in fact, I will take and right click this and say cabbage, make that the last one. I'm hoping these will go in order because these do more than these, which does more than that. So might as well do the higher end ones first. At least that's my hope. I am going to wait until this is all burnt through, and then I'll update the hopper here. But that's not bad for power. Unfortunately, I'm out of carrots, so I need to start pushing other things through. If I hit U on this and I go to the Gorman Dynamo, it says one is 3,000 RF, or like 20 times the amount here. So I'm looking at that and going, I'd rather cook it through the iron furnace, which makes me think, okay, I need to do some testing here. These guys will run at 100% when there's nothing in here, but as the power goes up, they produce less and less and less and less power, which I don't like that. I'd rather have them run at 100%. These are pretty good in that if they do fill up, they stop the burn right in the middle, which is good. I do like that. But I'm just wondering, can I do better? And I think I can. I'm gonna first check my diamond dust and see what we got over here. How many have been pushed? Wow, we've done an entire stack already. I have 0 needs for shards at this point, but I've got diamond dust. That's very nice. All right, that's a quest reward. Ta-da! Which means now I can use this in the crystallizer to get me real diamonds. Oh, or I can get Enderium. Yeah. Right now I need diamonds. That's the next thing, because I need at least 5 of them to make a diamond mesh. I wonder not R for uses, but yeah. How do I get it? Diamond mesh or echo mesh? Diamond mesh, echo mesh. It's the same. I'm going to yank this mesh out because I would rather make 5 diamonds and use a diamond mesh. And I've got 5 diamonds, so the first thing I want to do is make for me a diamond mesh. And I think that will work really nice for me because I'm going to get more diamonds. This has a lot more uses than the Echo one. And this will also unlock some other things for me. So I've got a stack here, a stack there, a stack and 2/3 here. So 3 and 2/3 or 3/4 stacks of Inferium blocks to get more diamonds. Yay. Echo shards, don't care. Anyway, and then these here, these Appetite, they should get me the Prosperity shards, which I'm going to need a bunch of them, and I'll push through a bunch through just so that I get a bunch, and then I don't need to do it anymore. The other thing too is I'm looking at is once I've got 4 diamonds, well here, you on this, no, crystallizer to give me these diamonds, and then if I use that here, No, I want this diamond seed, so I'll need a supremium essences, which is a push, but I need the prosperity shard so I can make the prosperity seed base so I can start making some diamond seeds for me. And then I'll use that to produce resources. So that's gonna run and do its thing. Now, I did some testing in creative single play, and it's a fantastic thing to do. If you ever have any questions, test it. And I was curious about these iron furnaces. Oh, did I run out? No. Why are you not running? Oh, is this something that... Oh, those don't have power. They don't. All right. I'm going to leave that there as is. You are running. You are almost done. I am going to break these because they're not really doing exactly what I'm looking for here. Let's take you off. You can see I've got enough areas for a 2x4 for power, but I have a different idea. Let's pickaxe this one, axe that one. I'm going to go with something different. In fact, I am going to do this. I'm going to grab the... nope, don't go up in there. I'm going to take a golden furnace, which is like this iron furnace, but slightly different. Go into config. I'm going to change the top to be fuel input so that I can start pushing stuff in. However, I'm going to hit it with this, and that augments, so it can generate fuel for me. And if I come into here, let's look at this Atlantic halibut. Yes, that will do it, and that'll do quite a lot. So let me grab some of that. Here's the thing that they run better. I'm going to upgrade this iron furnace to a gold furnace, and it's going to run really sweet. Let me give you an idea. Boom. Look at that power go like crazy. And this is going to take about 10 seconds to process this fish, which is good and fast. I'm happy to have that. And we're done. 48,000, that's exactly what it said this was going to produce. Yay. Oh, no, this said 96. This is half off. All right, so testing. There are a multitude of different iron furnace options here. And I looked at iron, gold, though diamond, technically golden, diamond, emerald, and obsidian. You can see the cook times on these are different from 160 down to 20. And so I would assume that this one is 8 times faster than this one. It would be my assumption. Anyway, I did some testing in single player. I set up a hopper going in with a single cabbage for each. Looking at the properties here, no, not there. Looking at the properties on this, and it says 64, it really does 32. I tested that. Anyway, I put a cabbage in, flipped a switch, put the cabbage in, and then I watched them burn. And this one here did it in about 3 seconds for the obsidian. The emerald did about 5 seconds. The diamond about 6.5 seconds. The gold one took 10 seconds, and the iron furnace took 40 seconds to burn that same cabbage, which works out as an RF per tick of the iron furnace doing 40, 160, 250, 320, and about 533, and a bunch of repeating. So looking at these, I just barely have diamonds. I don't have the diamonds to spend on this, and to go from 10 seconds to 6.5, don't care. It's 16, just 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 gold and 8 iron plus 8 cobble makes you a gold furnace, which is going to produce 160 RF per tick. There I go. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I guess we do need to make the smelting. There's the furnace generator. Not too bad in the pack. And then where's smelting? Smoking, not smelting. And this, again, not bad in the pack. So I am going to take this and let's pop that there. I'm going to take that out so you can finish doing the work here. This item frame has all these bits. Let's right click that into you. What are you getting? You're getting tuna. Tuna was the second. I should still... Okay, it looks like maybe it's just random. That's okay. And so this is going to take tuna and start feeding that through. And I need to find a quick wrench to wrench that open. There we go. And that should start coming here into my furnace. Yep. And it's going up. So that's what I'm looking at. I think what I need to do, actually, I need to break this and let that finish cooking these guys. And I'm going to upgrade this to gold, and then 2 of these running at 160 should give me 320 RF per tick, which is plenty of power. And I tested. If this is full, whatever burn rate this is at stops. So it's 100% effective. If this says, you know, it makes, you know, 10,000 RF, it doesn't. It's more than that. It says 96, but it's lying. 48 is what that's making. If it's halfway burnt, it stays. You do not lose the power, which I think is a fantastic idea. I love it a lot. Let's break you. And while we're talking about that, I'm gonna go upgrade it because I can. It's not all that hard to do. I first need to pull it out of here. Oh, and that halibut too. I'm out of there. Let's go ahead and make a diamond. And didn't like that one, but that's okay. Done. So I now have 2 diamond. Yeah, I did say diamond. 2 golden furnaces here, and that's probably all I really need power-wise for quite a while. Let's put that there, and then my augments, you and you. And now I can have some halibut. And where did my hopper... I had an extra hopper there. All right, we'll put this hopper right there. And we'll let that finish up the rest of the fishies. So yes, oh, and hamburger, that works too. When these are all chewed up, I've got the other filter on here, so it'll just do fish, which is fantastic. And then when all my fish are used up, then it'll do cabbage, and I've got thousands of those kicking around. So this, I think, is the best way of generating power. 160 RF in a single block. I can't see anything better than that in the pack right now. I could augment, but I don't have nether quartz, which is the next tier up. And the best I could do was 80. So this is twice as good as the others. So these, they're the best. In fact, let's ask Arnold what he says.
Conan, what is best in life?
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and generate more IF.
That is good.
So there you have it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing on the FTOG Seaopolis Submerged server and having a blast, testing some things, and you know, I may add just 2 more just so that it's balanced. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh, my cabbages!